today I'm going to show you how to animate using Macromedia Flash MX. If you don't have it and you have some money, you can go and buy it from adobe.com. I think so. I think it costs about $500. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, open Flash like I have, and go to File, New, if you don't already have a new file open. This should come up. Okay, start off by selecting your brush tool in the tools panel and change the size of it if you want, which is what I'm going to do because I don't like that size. And let's get started. Okay, draw your picture that you want to animate. I'm going to draw Fred because Fred's awesome. I'll just draw him like that. No, I don't want that. His eyes retarded. Okay, that's Fred. Now, I'm going to colour him. You don't have to colour your animation if you don't want to, but I'm going to. There you go. Okay. This thing up here, it's called a timeline. See? Timeline. It holds basically everything, your entire animation. Really? These are the layers. You can use them just like in any other program, like Photoshop and Corel Painter and all that stuff. This makes a new layer. I don't know what those do. This is onion skin. It's an awesome tool that I'll show you about later. This is your current frame. Oh, and these two are different versions of onion skin. Oh, that one's a different version. That turns on multiple frames, but you won't need that. You only need that one. That's frame number. That's how many frames are playing per second. You can change that by double clicking on it and change it down here. But 12 is the default because it's definitely the best. So I'd recommend not changing that. And that's the time of your animation so far. Or if you have a certain frame selected, that's the time at that point. But you don't really need to know about that. Okay. Press F7 to make a new frame, F6 to copy the frame, or F5 to extend the frame. I'll show you. Select that. F5 does that. Makes your frame longer. Just undo that. F6 does that. Copies your frame. And F7 does that. Makes a completely new frame. But don't worry, your little guy, he's back on this frame. That's a new frame. But the easiest way to do an animation like this is to copy the frame. That way, all you have to do is change the picture a little bit to look like it's moving. I'm going to do that by using my eraser tool. How about his arm? Now, this is where onion skin comes in. You don't have to use it, but it's a lot easier with it. So just turn that on by clicking on it, like that. And look what it did. It fades the last frame so that you can see it and animate more smoothly. Drawing the next part. No, that arm is way too long. There you go. Now press F6 again, or F7, whatever way you want to do it. F6 easiest though, because I'm lazy. And draw in his arm. Okay. Press F6 again. About his arm. And change the position of If your razor doesn't look like this, and it looks like this, don't be too worried. That's what it's supposed to look like. But I am using a drawing tablet, and that's the eraser on my pen. So don't worry about that. Okay, select the brush again, and just keep on going. But I'm lazy, so I'm going to undo that and copy the frames, because all he's doing is waving. So all we need to do is copy the frame where his arm is down, and it will look like he's waving. See? As I click on the frames, look at him. That's what it will look like, but a lot faster and smoother, because it's playing. Okay, I'm going to copy this frame, right click on it, and go copy frames, and paste it there. Now we have one frame putting his arm up higher, and then down again. So all I really need to do is copy these two frames where his arm is down and up, and paste it a few times so that it just keeps going. Okay, I'm going to do that now. Just watch. You can also hold down Shift to select multiple frames at once.
Here we go.
Okay, there we go. Now we have to do is I'm going to copy this very first frame where his arm is down and put it at the end, so it looks like he put his arm back down. That is a very simple animation, but if you want to go to the effort and make a more complex one, go right ahead. But see how simple it is? Okay, turn onion skin off now and click on the first one. You can press enter to play your animation, or go to control, test movie. Okay, press enter. Doesn't look like he's waving, but yeah, I got lazy. So there you go. Whew, now you know how to animate. Have a party. Yay!